Hey friends, it's Robin. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be starting a week-long reset, which I know is a bit of a long time frame for a reset. I feel like people often do them either in a weekend or a single day, but I have a lot of things that I want to get done. I am still working my full-time job, and I am 5 months pregnant, so I'm just moving a little bit slower than normal. If you have been around for a little while, you know that I announced back in, I think like early February, that I was going to be taking a little bit of a break. And this originally was supposed to be like the style video that I was going to come back with, but that didn't quite work out. But this is where I'm going to kind of share what has been going on, where I've been, and like what is to come. If you aren't interested in the little like life update and you want to get right to the reset, there will be a timestamp down below that you can jump to where we'll just get into what we're going to be doing in this video during this reset. But if you are interested in the life update, I'm just going to kind of share where I've been. Like I said, in early February, I announced that I was taking a little bit of a break, and the reason I took that initial break was because I was about 6 weeks pregnant at that point, and I could not stay awake. For the majority of my first trimester, I was lucky if I was awake for 10 hours a day. I was so unbelievably exhausted, and when I was awake, I was constantly nauseous, and so all I wanted to do was go back to sleep and not be nauseous anymore. And so I just did not have the ability to film. We'll take a little kitten break. We'll get to her. We'll get to her in a little bit. So originally my game plan was to come back in early March, and that was ridiculously optimistic. I was exhausted and sick well into March, probably mid to late March before I started to feel better. And at that point, I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back in early April. Right around the time that I was getting ready to come back, my oldest cat ended up getting sick, and she ended up passing away very suddenly. And it hit me very hard. She was my first pet. She has been with me since I was 21 years old. I wasn't expecting it. Neither my husband or I were really expecting it. And it all happened very fast. And so I wasn't emotionally capable of taking on this quite yet. And so I needed a couple more weeks after that to let myself be sad for a little while, get that emotional energy back. And then the game plan was to come back in mid-April. I thought I was going to come back in the second week of April then. And at that point, work ended up picking up, and I was working late almost every single day for almost 2 weeks. And last week we ended up adopting a new kitten. Her name is Zoe, and she is 3 months old, and she is a talkative little brave cookie. She has no fear of the Malamutes whatsoever. She is like 3 pounds, and our Malamutes are about 110 pounds apiece, and she has zero fear. We've just kind of been taking the last week to get her integrated and, you know, all the other animals okay with her and stuff like that. She is still isolated right now. We're doing some like blood work and stuff to make sure she didn't pick anything up at the Humane Society, so she needs to be separate from my other cat, who is terrified of her anyways. So she is still stuck up here with me all day, every day. It's been a whole journey this year that none of which my husband and I were expecting. Granted, the pregnancy was very much wanted, and we were actively trying for that. But if you follow me over on Instagram, you've seen me talk about this a little bit, but we were already going through some fertility things. We had an appointment with a specialist. We had gone through a bunch of different tests. I had gotten onto a medication. And so we both kind of were just of the opinion, like, okay, like, it's not going to happen until all of this stuff goes through. And so when it did happen, it was quicker than what we had anticipated, since we had been trying for forever before that. So it has been a year so far. 2024 has been a roller coaster, but I feel like I'm finally back on even ground. I feel like I have the mental headspace and the energy and like a physical will to do this stuff again, which I'm really excited for, because it was never my intention to let this channel die, and I'm so glad that I feel like I can get back to it. I've had to make other sacrifices in my life because unfortunately I can't do it all anymore. As much as my energy levels are back up, a lot of it is still going to baby, and I do everything a little bit slower. That's kind of the life update. That's where I've been. I am hoping that I can get to somewhat of a regular schedule. So from here, let's get into what the game plan is for this reset. Like I mentioned at the beginning, there are a lot of things that I want to do in this video, a lot of different things that I have been not necessarily putting off for this, but that I wanted to do in this video, but for different reasons, things have been put off over and over again. So I'm going to take you around the house in a minute and kind of show you the state of our house, because it's a mess. It is an absolute disaster. Essentially, a lot of things ended up happening at once. We decided to get a new bed, and not only did we get a new bed, but we went from a queen to a king. And so now we have all of this queen-sized stuff standing around, just waiting. And the way that our bedroom was set up, it was set up for a queen-size mattress, and now there's too much stuff in there, so it's just kind of in disarray. And then we didn't have any king sheets or comforters or anything like that, so we're currently still using a queen-size comforter, which I finally rectified. I had to clear off one of my bookshelves. My Billy bookshelf that used to be over on the side is empty right now, because that Billy bookshelf is actually going to go into the nursery, which means that I have 2 giant tubs of books that need to get taken to donation that I just haven't done yet, because I can't carry the books out to my car, so I need my husband to carry them. And along with those books, I have packages that I'm supposed to be sending out to friends that I was supposed to send out like 3 weeks ago at this point, but I haven't taken them. The nursery was empty at one point, and now it is holding 2 queen mattresses, 2 queen box springs, a queen-sized headboard, a queen-sized bed frame, an old litter box housing thing, and a couple of extra end tables that we are all getting rid of, but for now needed to get shoved somewhere. And so it is in our nursery room. The kitten is set up in the bathroom because at night she still needs to be, like, I don't want to say locked up, but she needs to be separated because she's very small, and we are scared of losing her or her getting hurt or something like that in the middle of the night. So all of the kitten stuff is in our upstairs bathroom. Downstairs, we have some boxes from when we got our new bed frame and our new mattress, as well as like 7 or 8 boxes of diapers that friends and family have very kindly gifted us already, as well as a giant box that has the dresser that's going to go in the nursery, which we also can't carry upstairs because it's so heavy. And so as soon as we open the box, we need to assemble the dresser, but we have nowhere to assemble the dresser because the nursery is filled. So we have all of that downstairs. We have stuff tagged in our living room, as well as down in the basement to get picked up for removing, as well as stuff on our unfinished side of the basement that needs removing as well as donating. It's a mess. On Wednesday, a company is coming in and removing all of the stuff that we're getting rid of. Can I put you down now? So my husband and I went around the house and tagged a bunch of stuff just with Post-it notes, and all of the stuff with Post-it notes is going to get taken by this company. So one of the things that I need to get done is make sure that all of the like end tables and stuff like that are emptied out and like set off to the side, because I don't want there to accidentally be anything on them or in them. So I need to do that. I need to move some stuff into that nursery for holding as best as I can. I need to clean up some of the kitten stuff. We need to take care of the diapers, assemble the dresser. We need to reorganize our bedroom because some of the stuff in the bedroom is going to get taken away by that company as well, so that we have some more space. I need to go through all of my drawers because I am now at the point of pregnancy where my clothes don't fit. So I need to kind of swap out some clothes. Plus, it's finally warm outside. This whole week is going to be like 65 to 75. Love that for us. So I need to change over to some of my like summer clothes. I need to sell those books. There's some other stuff that needs to get done. So that's going to be the big game plan for this reset. I think it's going to be a bit of a long one. So I do want to mention one good thing is that I am off Thursday, Friday. So I only have 2 more days of work this week. So hopefully this list isn't unrealistic and I can get a lot of this done. So let's get to it. Real quick before we get started here, I kind of want to show you the state of things. So over here is some stuff that we're going to get rid of. I need to take care of all of this mess. We're going to get rid of this table. This is what my Billy bookshelf looks like right now. There are just some kids books up here and some like YA middle grade stuff that I've been kind of holding on to, but this is going to go into the nursery. Our front entryway, like hallway thing looks like this. That was the box from the Humane Society that I need to get rid of. That is all the donations. I still have like her carrier out, and then in the bathroom is where all of her stuff is. Our bedroom, we're getting rid of this chair because right now the bed takes up essentially the entire bedroom. The bed is a mess because we just got some sheets and stuff in, and so a lot of this needs to get taken off because the sheets that we had barely fit. And our floor looks like this because we don't know where to put a bunch of the stuff. That's garbage. That needs to get taken care of. But yeah, right now our bedroom is just a mess. So once this gets out of here, we can hopefully clean some of this up, and we're going to go through our drawers and all of that stuff. This is going to be the nursery. That is currently a holding spot for everything. We're getting rid of pretty much everything here. This is some old books that need to get tossed. There is a box spring, a bed, some more mattresses and box springs. That table back there we're getting rid of. There's a headboard in here. There's the bed frame. So a bunch of stuff we need to get rid of. And then there's a Naga. Oh, and a Boomy. This is the chaos in our actual entryway. So front door. We have boxes upon boxes of diapers that, like I said, people have dropped off that they had extras of. And so we have all of these boxes of diapers that need to go somewhere. That was the box from our mattress that just didn't fit into our recycling bin. That is our dresser that my cat has been playing with the box. It looks like it got mauled by a bear. We have an old cat tree that is going to get taken. More boxes. And then down into the basement at the bottom of the steps is a bunch more stuff to get picked up. So all of the stuff at the bottom of the steps needs to get picked up as well. So like I said, the house is a disaster. I'm so sick of staring. I'm so sick of staring at this pile, but it just doesn't have anywhere else to go until all of this junk gets out of our house. So hopefully we can get all of that taken care of in this video.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy.
Good morning. Hopefully the sound isn't too terrible. I have my window open and I don't want to close it because it's 70 degrees outside. It is Tuesday. I didn't end up doing any updating yesterday, and that was kind of unintentional. I kind of forgot to film. I'm still very rusty getting back into the whole filming thing, but I got all of our new bedding washed and everything like that. Today is the last day of dealing with that stuff. The junk company comes tomorrow. I am so excited to get all of this stuff out of our house. Like, you have no idea. I am so sick of seeing all of these piles. Let's see. Today I am going to film. I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I had originally wanted this like reset vlog to be the first video to like go up on my channel, but it's not going to be. It's going to be my TBR first and then my May releases. So I am gonna get ready and film both of those so that I can hopefully get them up. We have Zoe with us again. But first I need to get ready.
Would you stay with me now till the morning light, before you turn away?
In other good news, Zoe's test results all came back clean. She was having some tummy troubles when we first picked her up, and we had to make sure that she didn't catch like a worm or something like that while she was at the Humane Society, but everything came back clean. So they said most likely it was just stress related.
I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away before you make up your mind that I'm not.
Alrighty, so filming is all done for the day. I got both my TBR and my releases filmed, go me. But now it's like 1:30 and my stomach is growling. So I'm just gonna throw together some lunch really quick. I'm just gonna grab some stuff and throw it on a plate / bowl and call that lunch. My husband is the cook in our family, and so my meals tend to just be put something in a bowl.
I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear.
I hate that I need to say this, but I'm sure someone is gearing up to say something. Rest assured that this is my third meal of the day and baby is getting plenty of food. I'm just too lazy right now to do anything else and I'm hungry. So I feel like people always have opinions. So just wanted to mention that. I'm not like not feeding baby enough. We're good. Trust me. Give me a minute. I'm gonna finish eating. I'll be right back. I know I said I would be right back. It's actually technically 3:45 now. I ended up on a nearly 2-hour call with my coworker. We have these like programmer check-ins. We have been remote for so long that every now and then we just end up catching up for forever. So, but it is now almost 4 o'clock. So I am going to wrap things up at work and get started on other reset things. I need to get some of the furniture out of my office and into the nursery room for pickup tomorrow because I still have some stuff in one of them that I need to get out. The other big thing is I need to get all my video clips moved and start editing my TBR and making some thumbnails. So those are going to be the game plans for this evening. I know I need to update my planner, so maybe we'll do that first and I'll film it.
Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah.
Okay, so this end table is what needs to get taken out of here, and this is going to need to get cleaned off at some point. I need to take care of that little table thing and figure out where that stuff is going to go.
I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me?
Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I got a little bit of footage of our junk removal. I had wanted to get more footage of me like preparing the space and everything because I wanted to make sure that everything was tagged and like the walkways were clear and everything like that. But I woke up to a text message from the junk removal company that their first appointment of the day canceled, and they were like, hey, can we squeeze you in earlier? I'm still in bed. It's like their first appointment of the day is at 9 and it's like 8:15 and I'm like, well, shit. So I had to quickly jump out of bed, get dressed, like get ready, brush my teeth, all of that stuff, make sure that like all the lights were on and like the pathways were cleared and everything was tagged. And then they were like, hey, we're 10 minutes away. I had to wrangle the cats because we had to put the cats into 2 separate rooms because they're not quite friendly enough yet to get locked into the same room. It was just me running around like a crazy person. I was like sweating and out of breath, but they got rid of all of the stuff. This company is like our favorite to work with. They've helped us out so many times because our previous owner left us just like an absurd amount of stuff and like junk. This is like their 4th probably time coming out to us. Not like recently, just like in general. We've lived here for 7 years now, I think. It's so much stuff. So I gave them a really good tip because it was just like 2 guys just like working their way through. I forgot what our house looks like when it's not a Tetris game of things. Because I feel like we've been playing this game of like, well, we can't do this until this happens. And we can't do that because this is over here. And like, now that the house is cleared out, I feel a lot better. It did mean that my day ended up getting kind of thrown off, and I ended up just extending my vacation by a day because I was like, I'm gonna miss all my morning meetings because of this. And like, I could go back now. I don't know. Now I just want to like do other things. So I just ended up extending my vacation by a day. Ended up being fine because like half of our team is out anyways because there's a conference right now. So my boss is out. It works out. It's fine. I got in to submit my hours and all of that stuff and set my out of office email and all of that. So we're good to go. Now the game plan is to like take a breath. I would like to actually get somewhat ready today, not like fully ready, I don't think, but I would at least like to fix my hair because right now it's kind of a mess. The dogs are gone today, so I don't have to take care of the dogs today. They're at daycare. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out a list of all of the things that I need to get done over the next 3 days, not next 3 days, I guess over the next 5 days. Wow, 5-day vacation. Holy cow, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna write out a list of everything that I need to get done and just kind of do a brain dump because I need to figure out what I need to do now. I feel like a little discombobulated. I don't know about any of you, and I'm sure part of this is like my generalized anxiety disorder or my ADHD or whatever it is, my neurodiversity. But like, if things don't go to according to plan, I can make do. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like spiral, but I end up feeling very like thrown off. And that's kind of how I feel right now is like, I had a plan for how today was going to go. And now like everything's just thrown off and it's not even that big of a deal. It's not like it's late. What time is it?
The time is 9:50 a.m.
It's literally not even 10 a.m. So like, I don't know. I don't know why I feel so thrown off, but I feel like I just need to get everything out on paper now in order to feel more in control. I think the game plan right now is going to be at least fix my hair and wash my face and all of that stuff. And then we will sit down and do that brain dump and kind of figure out the game plan for the next couple of days. Also need to switch over my calendar because it's not April and that kept throwing me off earlier. I'll come back to you and we can kind of talk about what the rest of this week is going to look like. Okay, so it is actually 11:15 at this point. I did not plan to take as long as I did with that stuff, but obviously I got fully ready and I ended up spending like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes just sitting on my phone after I stopped that last clip because I hadn't like looked at Instagram or checked my email or anything like that. And so I just sat here and scrolled on social media for a little bit. And now I'm going to sit down and make that list, fill out like my planner and everything like that. So I am going to turn the camera around and show you that.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
It is now just about 1 o'clock. I think it's like 10 to 1. I ordered myself some lunch. I got myself a burrito bowl because I just didn't have the brain space to think about food. So I just ordered myself a burrito bowl. So I'm sitting downstairs and I'm going to catch up on some YouTube while I eat because I am still so far behind on everyone's content. And then we'll check in with where I'm at on my to-do list. I am done eating. I only watched one video, but it is what it is. I wanted to check in with where we are at. So wash sheets is done. The last comforter is in the dryer. I tidied up my office and I am mostly done with organizing the bedroom. The last thing I have to do is fix up the like blanket container thing. So once that's done, then the bedroom will be all cleaned. I'm gonna go take care of the blankets really quick. I'm gonna come back and just pay bills right away so I can get that checked off my list because I don't want to think about it anymore, and then renew my license plate so that that is off my list. I don't know. We'll figure it out after that.
I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing.
I thought I would quickly update you while I'm doing sheet things. I talked about how we didn't have like the right size sheets and stuff like that. I just ordered stuff off of Amazon and I actually hate both the fitted sheet and the pillowcases. So that's unfortunate. So I'm going to put the old pillowcases back on. We just have standard size pillows anyways. We don't need the king size ones. Apparently the sheets were microfiber and I hate microfiber feel. To me, it feels like it's anti-slip or something like that. I don't know. And the pillowcases were really soft, but they immediately show like oil and stuff on them, and so I'm just like, gross. Yeah, I'm gonna fold this stuff up and put it away in the closet. Get on to the next thing.
It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
I just realized I never showed you what this room looked like once it was emptied. This is going to be the nursery. These are just a bunch of empty bins that need to get taken back to my parents because they brought over some children's books in them. This is going to get taken out. That's what used to house the litter box. It's going to go into my office. Those are the clothes bins. This is going to become a diaper caddy. It's just like my old TBR cart. This is like a hand-me-down blanket that my mom made. And then the closet is where we are currently just like storing things. So we have newborn diapers up here, and then size 1 diapers is pretty much all of this, except for these two. These two didn't have a size written on them, and I don't see it on the diaper, so I have no idea what size those are. And then size 2, at least we have a bit of a stockpile going. And then back here is just a bunch of like children's books and stuff. That's kind of what the nursery looks like now that it's actually empty. We need to like clean the floors and stuff like that. This is what's left out in the hall. That's going to go to my car, and this is all trash and recycling. So that's what our house is looking like. Now I'm going to go downstairs and get to editing.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out.
Alrighty, so it is much later. It's almost 6 o'clock. I finished editing my May TBR and it is now uploading. What even is life? I'm so excited that I actually got it done. And I think I might start on the next video right away because I ordered myself some dinner and it's gonna be here in like 30 minutes or so. And so I feel like if I just use that 30 minutes to like get a head start on the next video, then I can take a break while I'm eating. We'll see how I'm feeling after dinner. But my husband is golfing with a friend right now, but he said they're stuck behind some high school kids. And so he's like, we're literally only halfway done. I've been there for an hour already. He'll be home a little bit late. I don't know how much more I'm gonna do today. I'm pretty tired. I feel like I've been nonstop all day. We'll see how we feel after dinner if I want to keep editing. Otherwise, I think what I'm going to do after dinner is just read the last bit of The Stranger I Wed by Harper St. George. I am, I think, 61% in. I don't know how much time I have left. I have to imagine it's like maybe 2 hours. This is the start of a new series, but it is like a spin-off, I guess, of her like Gilded Heiress series. You don't need to have read it, but you do get like little glimpses of some of the previous characters. So that's going to be the game plan. Start editing, eat dinner, read a book.
Let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me, in my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure.
Good morning. It is 10:30-ish right now. I just finished up with therapy. My husband is actually home today. He decided that he wanted a vacation day, which is why I'm talking a little bit quiet because he's in the other room watching TV. I have a couple of hours before I need to go in for my haircut, which is why my hair looks like this, because I haven't done anything to it because I'm like, what's the point? I figured we could quickly check in with that brain dump and my to-do list. So I'm going to turn you around so we can look at my planner and say hi to Zoe. Apparently we're going to do this with baby Zoe. So I'm just going to move her off to the side and we're going to take a look at where we are at today. So here is the state of my brain dump. I've just been crossing things out instead of just like checking them off. My husband did take the books to the car already this morning, which was so nice of him. And I did do therapy already. I'm going to my haircut. I just realized I put Thursday here for game with my brother. That was supposed to be. This is on Sunday. I'm going to my haircut in like 3 hours. So I have a little bit before that. I would like to do this today since I'm leaving the house and I want to mail my mom's card today. So let's write those down. Mail card, drop off book mail. I would really like to do my nails today. I've been wanting to do it for like a week now and I just haven't done it. Oh, I should pick up the soap today. It's Thursday. So pick up soap. I would like to start editing this vlog today. Edit a vlog, and I'm thinking I'm going to do like days 1 to 3, which would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I did not take photos yesterday. Just did not happen. I did do this already this morning. I think the other thing that I'm going to get put on today's list is to do my weekly actions, and I don't think I didn't like do any other setup, so I'm gonna do next week's spread. So I'm gonna get my weekly spread all set up. So that's done, therapy's done, haircut. I think that's where I'm gonna start. I don't know what else I will all get done today. For now, I think I am going to start in on my weekly actions and spreads.
Wish I could sleep, dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling.
I got home a little bit ago from getting my hair done. It's just refreshed, and I ate some food and hung out with the animals for a minute, and now it's like 5 o'clock. And I sat out up here and was like, oh, I'm gonna get some stuff done. But I have a bit of a headache and I just don't want to. So I think I'm just gonna take the rest of the night and hang out on the couch and read. Tomorrow we can pick back up with being productive. So I'm gonna go wash my face and take out my contacts and do my nails and just kind of hang out for the night instead of being productive. So I will see y'all in the morning.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal.
Oh, you done? No, you're not done. Good morning. Happy Friday. Sorry yesterday was a little bit of a bust, but I didn't anticipate be gone for as long as he was. I was gone for like 4 hours, but between like the drive and needing to run errands beforehand, finally getting to see my husband and all of that, it wasn't the most productive day ever, but we got some things done. I did finish a book. I finished The Stranger I Wed by Harper St. George, which I'm giving like a 3.5. Not because the book was bad. I actually really liked the romance in here. But when I tell you this book had no plot, like none. There was no purpose. There was nothing in this book. Like they are together from like page 1 and like you're just following them. And like there's some drama and stuff, but there's no like real plot. Like this book it never went anywhere. It didn't like do anything or say anything. Like you just kind of watched them get to know each other and uncover each other's secrets, and like that was it. And so like I was at the end of the book and I was like, what was the point? I was like, your romance was cute, but like what was the point of this story? I am also halfway through Not Before I Could Let Go. This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. Kennedy Ryan books just hit different. Alright, like they just do. This book is so good already. It like, oh my god. There are scenes in here that they hurt my heart. There is a really beautiful author's note at the beginning of this that kind of talks about some of the characters in here and some of the representation, because one of the characters in here has 2 autistic sons. They're twins. The language used around it and the ways that autism can present itself and it was just a really beautiful author's note. If you don't know, Kennedy Ryan has a son with autism as well. It was a very personal thing that she wrote in here. There's always a different feel to representation like this when it's something personal to the author. Like we always have these discussions about whether or not anyone can write whatever, blah, 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 blah. Do they have a right to do this? And I'm not saying that like you can't write representation that isn't yours, but there is something that just hits different. It's something special that you can't get if it's not yours. It's just this emotion that comes across. There's a scene where one of the sons has this very emotional reaction to something. They're out in a public space and he has this very emotional, intense reaction. And the way that the father and the twin brother react, it was just such this heartbreaking but beautiful family moment. If you've read this book, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The way that like clearly the author has experienced this before, the range of emotions that the hero is going through being out in public and knowing that people are judging him and knowing that people are judging his kid, people coming up to him and saying something, and like him just wanting everyone to like stop so that he can help and care for his child and get him through this really emotional moment that he just doesn't know how to process. Today is going to be a bit of a busy one. So I went downstairs this morning and I don't know if it was a cat or what, but the lampshade was completely busted. Like completely busted. All 3 prongs were off and it was just like, I was like, what happened here? So now it's just the stand and a light bulb, so I need to buy a new lampshade. I came upstairs and like the plastic ring where like the cords go through on my desk was missing. I don't know how the cat got that off, but it was like on the ottoman underneath my desk. I was just like, how bizarre. So either we have ghosts all of a sudden or the cats were menaces last night. I have to go to Target at some point. I have a friend coming over at noon to drop off some baby stuff. It's really early. It's like maybe 8 o'clock. The kitten was losing her mind this morning and my husband needed to take a shower before I go to work. And so he like wakes me up and he's like, I don't know what to do with the kitten because she sleeps in the bathroom right now. And so I ended up being up at like 10 to 7 this morning, which was totally fine. I'm looking at my like brain dump list here. It's actually, let me turn you around so that we can just look at my planner and we can talk through what the actual plan is for today. Okay, this is kind of a weird angle, but we're gonna make it work. So hopefully you can see. So these are the errands that I need to run today. And then like I said, I need to go to Target because I'll need to get a new lampshade. And I think there's like one other thing on our Target shopping list. Friend is coming over today. I do need to do our dishes. It's emptying the dishwasher. So half price books is gonna happen. This drop off is gonna happen. We're gonna mail out the books right now to the post office. I should start editing this vlog. I was gonna do it yesterday, but like I said, I came upstairs and got like my computer set up and then I was like, yeah, never mind. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna put editing and then I'm just gonna grab, I have so many spring like laptop stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. that I haven't used, so I'm trying to use some of them. I think today I will do the clothes. Sorry, I'm looking at my list and like trying to figure out like what things are gonna look like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the clothes because I can do that this morning and then we're gonna have to kind of play the rest by ear depending on when my friend gets here and when my husband gets home. This is my social media planner. I just wanted to update this because I did finish that book and I need to write another review. This is my laundry list of reviews that I need to write. So Stranger I Wed is done. I need to figure out what else I'm going to physically read because I don't know what my next physical book is.
All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. So hard.
First of all, if you hear like a phantom voice, it's because there's a track meet going on and it's directly across the street from my house and the announcer keeps talking. So it is much later than I had anticipated. It's almost 9:30. I am going to go into the nursery where the bins currently are and take out all of the clothes that I want to take out and then gather up all my winter things, put them in those bins. I'm also gonna switch out the last of my pants because at this point I no longer fit. I'm gonna go start that and I will take you along.
Yeah. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why
Alright, so this is another giant pile that I got out of my closet, so I think I'm gonna need another one of those storage bins. Hopefully they fit under this bed now that I'm looking at it, because we just got a new bed. Otherwise they're gonna have to go down in the basement, which not the end of the world. Although if I'm gonna do that, I think I have some bigger totes. So let's see if these fit under the bed. If not, maybe we'll transfer to some bigger totes so that I don't need to get a new one. All right, I'm gonna go grab one of those bigger totes and then we'll just move all of this stuff down into the basement. Okay, got the bin. It is a massive bin that ended up being a bigger undertaking. We had so much stuff for donation just piled on top of it. So I ended up needing to get some like bags and stuff and put all the donation stuff into some bags. It ended up being a bit of a process, and now I'm out of breath because everything makes me out of breath. So I'm going to transfer a bunch of stuff into this big bin, and then if there's still overflow, I will use one of these. Let's get packing.
You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run. Don't say we did.
Okay, so that is all done. I just need my husband to carry the boxes down into the basement. It is now just about 10:30. I want to run to Target really quick and get that lampshade and just a couple of things that we need for the house. I want to go now because I don't know what time my friend is coming over at, and so I just kind of want to squeeze it in. I wanted to do all of the stuff at the same time, like Half Price Books and Target and the post office, but I just don't think it's going to work out quite like that. So I'm going to quickly make a list and then run out and do that. And then when we come back, we can check back in with where we're at and what we want to do next. I thought I would show you this little haul. You might hear the cats, they're being menaces. Got myself some more popcorn. I got myself some ice cream, and my husband wanted ice cream cones for whatever reason. So I got him that. Got a new lampshade, and then I got something to replace the sheets and pillowcases that I didn't like that I got off of Amazon. And then this is just some cold brew for the house. It is just past 12 now. My friend is on her way to drop off some baby stuff. I don't think she's coming from very far, so I think it's gonna be shortly that she is here. I'm just gonna update some like vlog clip things. I want to like rename them so that I know what they are when I go to edit. So I think I'm just gonna do that until she gets here. Alrighty, it is about 2 o'clock. I am sitting on the nursery floor. My friend left a little while ago. I ate some food. My husband came home from work early. Now I am in the nursery and there are baby things in here. So we moved the bookshelf that used to be in my library office, my Billy bookshelf, into here because that's going to be the bookshelf in here. So I need to put all the shelves and stuff back on. We have a crib, we have a rocker, and then we have a tub and a changing mat. So we have things. The dresser is still downstairs. We're gonna have to take it up here in parts, but I am going to put together the crib because I have no idea how much space it's gonna take up, and that's gonna kind of determine where things need to go. And we want to put together the dresser this weekend. Everything's really light, so hopefully I can do it by myself. So we shall see.
I was your first love, and you were my first one. Chisel all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, yeah. Or maybe we just hit the end of the road, yeah. Right now it doesn't even matter, yeah. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and
So that was a whole adventure. The crib was a hand-me-down from a friend. I had to figure out how to put it together, and they couldn't remember which of the bags of like hardware was the original hardware for the crib, and so it was a lot of trial and error. But it is finally built. I cleaned up the room a little bit. I wiped everything down because it was sitting in their basement for like the last year or something like that. At least there's stuff in there. We have a vague idea of where we're gonna put things. Tomorrow we're gonna do the dresser. I never got to Half Price Books or to the post office, but I think it's gonna have to be pushed tomorrow because I'm very, very tired now. So I think I am going to sit down for a little bit. Maybe I'll check back in a little bit later. Not entirely sure.
know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best, and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had. It's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine.
Good morning. You are balanced somewhat precariously. Hopefully this doesn't fall over. But I wanted to do a check-in. It is Saturday morning. We have already gone grocery shopping and everything like that. I ate some breakfast. You saw me check in with my planners and make my to-do lists. And now the game plan is to go through all of the clothes that are currently sitting on my bed. So the friend that dropped off some of the baby stuff yesterday also dropped off a ton of maternity clothes. So I sorted them into piles, a pile of dresses, a pile of shirts, and a pile of pants. And I need to go through and try stuff on and see what I want to keep. Oh, I did want to update you from yesterday. I forgot about that. I did end up finishing the audiobook for We Could Be So Good as the Cat Sebastian one. This Could Be Us. I finished this. I gave it 5 stars. It was freaking beautiful. Of course, it's Kennedy Ryan. The epilogue in here got me. It was so good. And the whole plot with her husband, it could have gone really wrong. It could have been too dramatic or not handled very great, and it was perfect. It was wonderful. It's fucking lovely. I loved it. But I'm gonna go try that on and see what I want to keep. At the same time, I'm gonna organize my dresser because there are tons of clothes that I need to get rid of in the dresser and half the stuff I don't wear anymore. So I need to clean that out. So I'm gonna do that kind of at the same time since I'll need to put some of the shirts in the drawers. Just for reference, here is what the shirt drawer currently looks like. A mess. It is an absolute mess. It used to be nice and organized. This is what it's turned into. So that's what we're going to tackle. It is 4:30 at this point. Building that dresser ended up taking forever between getting all the pieces out of the box and collecting all the garbage and carrying all the pieces up little by little. And then it took an hour and a half to put that thing together. I never did go to the post office or Half Price Books. Like I said, that just ended up taking forever. And now I am exhausted. In all honesty, I'm so tired. Our dinner has half an hour left before we need to do anything with it. I think I'm going to sit down and do some content stuff because I need to prep for photos tomorrow. And while I do that, I think I'm going to continue listening to Bewitched by Laura Thalassa. I started that on audio because I need to reread that before we go into Bespelled because I just don't remember all the details. I can listen to it at a really fast rate. It's the narrator talks extra slow because usually 2% or 2 times is as fast as I go. I'm at 2.5 and I feel I could still speed it up. But I've also read it before, so also helps. Usually on rereads I can go much faster. So I'm gonna listen to that while I do some content stuff, move some clips around and all of that, and then we're going to eat some dinner.
I lose my breath whenever I see you.
Good morning. It is a Sunday. It is the last day of this vlog. Hopefully my good mic is filtering out all the background noise. It is just after 10. I slept in a little this morning, had some breakfast, and hung out with my husband, and we watched the Chelsea game. They kicked ass this morning. They beat West Ham 5-0. It's going to be a chill day. I have some things that I need to get done, but I am honestly feeling exhausted from how much we've gotten done this week, so I don't think it's going to be quite as productive. Also, my brother's coming over at 2 and we're going to play a game. Let me just flip you around. We're going to look at my planner and make my to-do list here. I once again forgot to plug in my microphone when I did this, so I'm just updating my to-do list and using some character stickers and things like that. There's a second little box down in the bottom right corner that I'm using for my social media to-do list. And then I'm just going to add in a couple of random things. I wanted to finish an audiobook, and I'll try and have all of the stickers and stuff that I've used throughout this video down in the description box, but if you want to know where anything is from, just leave a comment and I will try and get you a link to whatever it is that you're looking for.
You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
Hello. It has now been a week since I filmed that last clip for the vlog. I was so exhausted on Sunday that I kind of just stopped filming and apparently never filmed an outro. So here we are a week later filming an outro. I got so much accomplished over that week. I know that the 3 days off really helped and I'm glad that I took those. I no longer feel like the house is caving in on me with all of the boxes and stuff. Not only did we get all of the stuff in that footage done, but the nursery looks even different now. So I'm going to insert a clip of that here. We moved to the dresser, we got a chair, we got the first rug. Everything is kind of where I want it to be, except for that bookcase that still needs to get taken out. But right now it's helping hold down the rug while it settles and unrolls. That's what the nursery is looking like. I have some prints ordered, another rug ordered. So things are starting to come together. Our entryway is now free of boxes. What a crazy concept. I feel like things are finally getting to a good place. My office still needs quite a bit of work. I need to figure out the orientation of my office now that some other stuff left here and some stuff is coming in, but for now, it's functional, so we're going to deal with it. We are now halfway through pregnancy, which is wild to think about. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of what is probably an excessively long vlog, I will see you in my next video. Bye.